Hey there, how are you all everyone? Welcome back children. So today I'm going to explain you 7th lesson. I'm not scared anymore. Tell me one thing. Is there anything that you are afraid of? And have you tried to get over your fear? So let us see one boy Amit. He is not going to scare anymore. And this story is written by Santini Govindan. She is an award-winning author of children's literature in English. She has written over 30 books, including poetry, picture books, and short stories for children of all ages. Now let's get started. Amit was a smart boy. He is good at his schoolwork too. He was good at sports as well. But there was one thing about him that only his parents knew. Amit was afraid of the dark. And he could not really explain why he was afraid of the dark. No one else around him seemed to find it so scary. But to Amit, the blackness of the night was filled with frightening noises and mysterious shadowy shapes with a very little light. So one day at school, Amit's teacher made an announcement that they are all going to a camping trip for 2 whole days and nights. So it's going to be a great adventure, teacher said. So all the boys were thrilled and with the idea, and their excitement bubbled over. They felt very excited as they made their plans. But Amit could think of was how he was going to manage during the trip when night came, as he is afraid of night, dark. So he is planning now. So on the day of the trip, father and mother came to see Amit off at school. So he forgot all his worries for a while as he got into the bus with his friends. It was a great fun together as a group, singing and laughing. It was early evening now, and finally they reached their camping spot. It was a very beautiful green valley covered with small tents. But now, as night started, Amit felt very scared. And when he saw the tents, he was afraid. As he was sharing his tent with Vijay Singh, the strongest and bravest boy in his class. Amit was very happy to have Vijay with him. But once he was in his sleeping bag, with the darkness of the night all around him, Amit began to feel afraid now. Suddenly, he could hear some noises, and that too, they were scary. He was starting to shake, and he bit his lip hard as his teeth started chattering. Nothing but his teeth struck against each other and made clicking sounds because he was frightened, nothing but afraid. Then he started shouting, Amit, Amit! Vijay's voice was low as he called out, It is so dark and he is so afraid. Can you hear that noise? He is asking. I think there is someone outside our tent. His voice was now almost a whisper. Amit listened to his friend's words. He was too shocked to reply. And then, as Vijay began to cry loudly, Amit sat up and put his arms around his friend. Hey, come on, he said. He was surprised at how strong his voice sounded. There is nothing to be afraid of. Amit shone his torch through the opening of the tent. Look, it's just a harmless little owl. He shone to Amit and Vijay. Both they were seeing and smiling through his tears. Vijay smiled now. Amit, he asked slowly, are you going to tell anyone else about this? Definitely not, Amit said truthfully. Oh, thank you, said Vijay. I can't bear any more teasing me and laughing at me. Do you think that I'm very foolish and coward? Coward is nothing but the who is not brave. Who said this one? Vijay said sadly that am I foolish? Am I coward? Then Amit said, no, I don't, said Amit. I used to know somebody just like you, but it was a long time ago, said Amit with a little secret smile in the dark. So, children, what did you understand from this lesson? Many people are scared of the dark, but there are some wonderful things that can happen only when it is dark. Okay? And when we know that someone is scared, we must not force them to face their fear or make fun of them. Instead, we should help them by trying to understand why they are scared. Then we must help them be brave. Okay? So how was Amit? Amit was good at his work and at sports as well. When he thought about the trip, Amit felt scared. Yes, isn't it or not? And when Vijay told Amit he was scared of the dark, Amit made him feel better. Okay, and what Amit promised that not to tell anybody about his incident because he had also been scared of the dark and knew how Vijay was feeling. Both were scared also and they started laughing. Okay, children, that was your lesson. I hope you have understood and enjoyed as well. Okay, so that's all for today. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care. Bye bye.